I was strolling through the streets of Instagram the other day, and I read a post on Diary of a Niger Girl, and it read thus: my cousin informed me that she used juju to pin her husband. They had a few bad years in the last 5 years. He was cheating, he started beating her. Overnight, he changed. I asked her and she told me blatantly what she did. I have felt uncomfortable since then, but they seem so happy now. I've been telling her to undo the juju because I feel it will clear from his eyes eventually and their marriage may suffer again. Do I keep encouraging her to remove it? We are both Christians and I am just torn. Yeah. Hey. I honestly don't know the extent women are willing to go just to keep a man. Like, how extreme are some women willing to go just to keep a man that does not want to be kept? And first of all, this one that, because he's saying that they are both Christians. Hello, bro. You can talk about yourself, but that your cousin, that your female cousin that went to go and do juju just to keep her husband, what kind of Christianity is she practicing? Anyway, guys, so this is what I brought to the table today. Let us digest this thing. Let us, like, I'm trying to wrap my head around why would a woman go to the extent of using juju to keep her man? I've always read about women that use juju to find man. Oh. I know these things have been in existence from Bogbero. Yes, I know that these things have been in existence. But it just goes to show that we carry marriage, we wear marriage like a plaque in this part of the world. Like, marriage is everything to the average Nigerian woman. Your husband was cheating on you and it also resulted to domestic violence. And out of everything you could do is to go and use juju and pin him down. Why didn't you use that juju to make yourself a millionaire? Why didn't you use that juju to better your life as a woman? I'm not an advocate of juju, but like sometimes I keep wondering, so you can go and use juju to hold your husband, to make him to stop cheating, but you cannot use that juju to better your life. Then they forbid you to better your life. Then they forbid you to become a millionaire. You cannot use that juju to make yourself rich. It's easy to hold a man that does not want to be held. These are the issues. And you know, the irony is that this juju will eventually backfire. Like, how is she even so comfortable knowing that her husband is behaving well now just because she did something? How does that even make her feel? Like, how does that make her feel? What is wrong with women? What is wrong with us? See, we seriously need to have this conversation. What is wrong with women? And she was so bold to actually open this her 32 and tell somebody else what she did to pin her husband down. Oh, Jesus. I read that post and I'm like, and I dropped a comment and I said, women always doing the most just to keep a man. Your husband was cheating on you. Your husband was abusing you domestically. And in your heart of hearts, the only thought that crossed your mind was to go and look for a way to pin him down and make him to stop. And of course, you people seem so happy now. You seem so happy now because something is working. But you know, the thing is about all these things is that they all have expiry dates. Oh yes, they do. They all have expiry dates. Someday, that juju is going to clear. It will clear. His eyes will clear, and then what happens? It will be what? Back to square one. Why would you do this as a woman? Can we start loving ourselves? Because this reeks of desperation, it reeks of low self-esteem, it reeks of zero self-worth. I'm an advocate of marriage. You guys, please don't get me wrong. I love marriage. I am married. There are two issues here, right? The cousin that has been troubled, that they confided in, does not even know what to do. And he's a Christian. You know, see, sometimes it's not good to even know some people's secret, because when you know some people's secrets and you keep mum, you yourself, you've become an accomplice. So you see how straight bullet has hit that guy now. That's why sometimes they say don't ask, because he asked. Now what he has asked, and they have told him, and now his conscience cannot let him rest. Because sometimes when you keep asking and they tell you, what will you do? That is the dilemma this brother is in now. He doesn't know what to do, but to keep telling her to go and undo whatever she has done. And does he think that the babe is going to listen to him? Now that they seem happy, she has her man under her control, under her armpit, and then she will now go and undo it. How now? When she wants the marriage more than any other thing. So now the guy is in serious dilemma. Or should he go and tell the cousin's husband that your wife used juju to hold you? How does he even start explaining that kind of thing? See, sometimes it's good to remove yourself from some situations, though, honestly. It's good to not even know. It's good to not be involved, because he is an accomplice as he stands. Guys, can we actually talk about this? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Please drop your comments. Let us gist, because I don't know why some women are so desperate. I also know that I know that I've heard stories of how women use juju to get a man, and the man proposed to them and they got married, but these things always backfire. These things always backfire. They have expiry dates. Why do you go and entangle yourself in things that will have generational consequences just because you want to keep a man? Why? This lady now has gone ahead to go and do juju. Does she know the ripple effect it's going to have on her lineage? That is how we build altars without knowing. If people actually know that the devil is not a preacher of love, you see the devil, oh my God, he will give you one and he will collect 10 for generations to come. He will give you one and he will collect 10, and it will run through your bloodline. And then your children will grow up to suffer the consequences of what they don't know, just because of what you did to keep a man, to keep your husband, to stay married. We really need to be careful. Women, we need to be careful. We need to be careful about some of the things we do, the after effects, the repercussions. Sometimes it will last a lifetime. You're going to suffer innocent children, and then your children will grow up, have their own children, and it continues. And then they'll be asking questions. What is this? What went wrong? Why go and invite something into your life that will have adverse effect? And you said you're a Christian. You said you are a Christian because of man, because you want to still answer Mrs., because you want to remain married. You've now gone to go and dip your hand inside something that you don't know how you're going to come out. That's why when things start happening to some people by the side they will not know what they've done. People will just be screaming, hey, how can this calamity befall just one person? How can something so bad be happening only to one person? Do you know where they have gone to chook hand? Do you even know? Honestly, we really need to be careful. We really need to be careful. If that marriage is no more serving you, why not just walk away with your dignity intact? It is not the end of the world. That your marriage fails today, or that you leave your marriage today because of cheating or because of domestic violence, it is not the end of the world. Life goes on. You move on. God may just compensate you and give you a man that will carry you like an egg, a man that will worship you, a man that would literally wipe away your tears. It happens all the time. I have heard so many stories. I know so many people that remarried and they are in the marriage of their dreams. Please, can we stop some of these things that we do? How desperate can you get? How desperate? How? Oh, see, wonders shall never end. And yes, I know that some people will say, don't judge her. I am not judging her. I am not judging her, but Omo, I just feel sorry for her because she doesn't know the consequences of her actions. She doesn't know what she has brought upon herself and her bloodline. She has no idea the ripple effect this thing she has done is going to bring for her. She does not know. If they had told her, almost she will run and not look back. Honestly, she would run and not look back. So guys, over to you. What do you have to say about this story? And then the brother that they confided in has entered Bege because now he doesn't know if he should go and tell Mom. That's why, Bikokwe, what you don't know, ignorance can be bliss sometimes till tomorrow. I know we say now that ignorance is not bliss, but trust me, there are some situations that ignorance is still bliss, because if this brother did not go to go and ask, he would not have been told. Now that he knows, he has the knowledge that something had been done, and then he's finding it difficult to live with such secrets because he's already an accomplice. So if you are this brother too, or if you are to advise this brother, please, what are you going to tell him? Guys, drop your comments. Let us chat. I'll be in the comment section waiting for you people. Let us talk about this. Let us tully this thing. Go do this thing. Let's actually understand and see if there's a solution for this brother. And as for the babe, God help her. That is all I can say. God help her if she wants to be helped. Because even if she ends up on doing what she had did, it will take a lot of, in fact, I don't know if I should use the word deliverance or family prayers or breaking of altars for the ripple effect or whatever that has come with this juju to get away. But at the end of the day, all power belongs to Jesus, and there is nothing impossible for God to do. But that is only if you accept and invite God to take over. Sometimes, instead of even using the juju way, why not use the prayer way? Use the prayer way now. And if the prayer you feel is not working, because just carry your kaya and be going. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Give this video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And thank you so much for watching. Till I see you next time. Bye.